Welcome everyone to J-Mark Car Reviews. Today I'm going to be teaching you the most important lesson in life, and that's how to drive a stick shift. Okay, so let's get to the video. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Please like and subscribe. Welcome to the family, man. Let's go. Alright guys, so let's start off with why you should learn how to drive a manual car. Okay, driving a manual car is the most engaging way to drive a car because you and the car have to work together to shift the gears and drive regularly. For example, in an automatic, it would shift the gears for you. So it requires more effort and more engagement from you, and which is that's very fun, you know. It's very fun. Another reason why you should learn how to drive a manual car is also there's a lot of cars that currently offer the manual transmission, and if you don't know how to drive it, you'll just be missing out. For example, the Subaru WRX STIs, I think those are only offered with a manual. Most muscle cars, for like example the Mustang, they also get offered with a manual, and even European cars like the BMW M cars. So those are my two reasons why you should learn how to drive it, because one, it's very fun and more engaging, and there's a lot of fun cars out here that offers the manual, and you don't want to be left out. So I have a very interesting story with this car. This is my 2003 Infiniti G35. So I bought this car not knowing how to drive a stick shift. I couldn't even drive it the day back to my house. But guess what? With the determination and the skills that I developed, that I'm about to show you shortly, you're gonna be learning how to drive the stick shift. All right, so hopping into a manual car, a couple of things may look different to you guys. For example, we got a third pedal now, which is called a clutch. What a clutch does is basically this disconnects the transmission from the engine, and we're going to use the clutch for a lot of things. For example, starting the car and changing gears. Okay, another thing that's going to stick out to you is the gear stick. The gear stick, which controls the gearbox, and that's what we use to actually move the gear and put it into whatever gear we want. So a couple quick tips I would have for you guys is make sure you're in an open area when you're practicing, and also make sure you adjust your seat to the proper position so you're able to comfortably push your leg, push the clutch all the way down. All right, so once we got that in order, I got that taken care of, we're gonna learn, the first thing we're gonna do is learn the pattern of the gear stick. So first is all the way up to the left, third is all the way to the left and down, third is in the middle up, fourth is in the middle down, and fifth is all the way to the right and up, sixth is all the way to the right and down. Reverse, this may be different for every other car, but in this car in particular, the reverse is down and all the way to the right and down. Okay, all right, so once you got that taken care of, we're going to step 2. That is turning on the car. So to turn on the car, you clutch in and turn the key. Make sure that the car is in neutral, and to know that the car is in neutral, stick can just easily be moved around. Okay, all right guys, so the motion, what we're basically going to be doing is going to be pushing in the clutch, putting the car in gear, then as you're slowly coming off the clutch, you're going to have gas, give it some gas, and then we're going to start moving. Okay, well, what I want you guys to learn how to do is feel the engagement part of the clutch. Like every clutch is different, so the more you come off the clutch, you're going to feel a little bite point where the car actually starts moving forward. Okay, so let's try this right now. So we clutch in, right? Put the car in first gear, which is all the way to the left and up, and then we're just going to slowly come off the clutch, slowly. It's barely till we start feeling the car moving. All right, see, it's barely moving now. There we go, then let's clutch back in. All right, to take the car out of gear, if you want to come off the clutch right now, you got to put it into neutral like this, and then now you can come off the clutch. However, if you don't put it in neutral, for example, and you just turn the car, or try to move the car, or you take your foot off the clutch, the car stalls. Okay? Alright, so let's try this over again. One more time. So, clutch in.
Waiting. Pad.
Put the car in first gear. And now we're just gonna try to feel the bite part of the clutch where it actually engages. So we're gonna slowly come off the clutch till we start feeling the car moving forward. See? Moving forward right now. And clutch back in. So once you learn the bite part of the clutch, and that's pretty much what it is. So once you learn that, it's gonna be way more easier to do everything else. Okay guys, so step 3. As you're coming off the clutch now, what we're gonna try to do is add some gas to it. Okay? So ideally, what I found out to be the easiest for me is to just rev the car up to like at least like 1800 to two grand right there, and the car will just move off very smoothly. So let's try that right there. So we're gonna clutch all the way in, pushed in. We'll slowly come off the clutch till we start feeling it moving. For example, here we go. Start moving, then we're just gonna give it a little gas. And then once you start feeling moving, you're gonna come completely off the clutch. Alright? So bam! Let's try it one more time. Come off the clutch. Clutch in. First gear. We're gonna slowly come off the clutch till we start feeling the car moving. And then we're just gonna give it a little gas. See? Very smooth. Bam! Getting out of first gear is the hardest part of learning how to drive stick shift. So once you learn that, I think you pretty much master it there. So we're gonna do it one more time, and we're gonna try to actually shift the second gear this time. Okay? So clutching all the way. Put the car in first gear, and then we're gonna slowly come off the clutch while we're giving it gas. And remember, please keep it at around like 18 to 2 grand. Okay? So alright, there we go. Nice and smooth. So what we're gonna do now, get the car up to little RPMs and then shift the second. Bam. So you clutch in, put in the second gear, and then give it gas, and then that's pretty much it. You have learned how to drive stick shift. Okay, so guys, this is gonna take more practice. You know, you're just gonna have to just keep practicing this, and the more you practice, the better you'll become. And also watch out for the hills, because the hills requires more you to be faster with the gas and the clutch. So alright, so guys, that's pretty much it, man. You know, you're just gonna have to just keep practicing this on a daily basis, and once you learn how to get out of first gear, that's pretty much the hardest part of driving stick shift. Other than starting on the hills, that's another hard part. But once you learn how to get out of first gear and shift the second gear, that's pretty much what it is of driving stick shift. Okay? Thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate all the support, you know, the subscriptions and the likes. And it really does mean a lot to me. You know, it really motivates me to create more videos. So I appreciate it. Thank you. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the family, man, and I'll see you next time.